Alright, you already know how this goes. I already did the preparations off screen, so let's get into it. Class trial has started.
Now then, let's begin with during the class.
I don't need an explanation of the trial, just move.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Gotta be honest with you, Monokuma, that was not Masterpiece.
What? Who cares about that game?
Everyone in Buki, shut up.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Gundam, shut up.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah,
Facts,
you're right.
but shut up.
Then let's try discussing that first.
I think I've changed my mind. I'm simping Chiaki now.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us
Nagito is
are
leading the trial right now.
Video game.
I don't like that.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl D, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F. And then the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. It's so hot. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. True identity of Girl A. Probably Makan.
I see.
Yeah. Be in there.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Because it's going by the order. So the first one was...
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit.
Weren't you the one that couldn't
I feel
bathe?
like I heard that in the game
Never
too.
mind.
Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was Girl B.
I see.
Yep. Because she was the one that kept bullying
Girl B
Girl A.
was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Cap.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Hyper.
I see.
Yep.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday. Let's move on to Girl D.
That was horrible. Girl D, huh? There's only one person who had a camera with them.
I see.
Pretty easy.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F.
I see.
Okay, this is stupid. This is too easy.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
Why is he acting like he didn't play it?
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person?
Kuzuryu, that's how you pronounce that last name.
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
You remember how we all said that we weren't going to play the game? And then it turns out that half the fucking class played it? The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice is probably because he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this.
Got it.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Be on his
What
head
do you
now.
mean, little sister?
Be on his head.
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That, yeah.
It's pretty clear. There's
I wasn't
no
even
doubt
looking at
that
it,
Guy
to be
F
honest
had a
with you.
little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I can see being Fuyuhi's little sister.
I see!
Yep. One who died at the
The
beginning.
dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
He about to get mad. He about to be upset. That bitch, girl E, was it? That bitch, what the hell is she doing to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction.
Pain.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
He's lying. He's lying
It's not
his ass
just
off.
a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
What?
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Ooh.
I see.
Ooh.
So you're never gonna accept
Ooh.
that
We
game
getting
is
spicy.
based on true events, huh?
We getting spicy in the second
Okay,
trial?
I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
What is Nagito
That's
on right
why
now?
I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
What are you on right now?
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Starting? He's been acting weird the whole time.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru.
Okay.
Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
Okay.
And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
For once I agree with Monokuma, but still pun him.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. She wasn't Fuyuhiko's sister. She interfered. She was the murderer.
I see.
Yup. Oh my god. I'm
The
in
reason
here.
Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Up.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But, is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, We need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
She drew some shit?
I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view.
Dog.
So mapping as you play is the base.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
I like how the X on Terror Terror is actually a fork and knife.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Okay.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. But what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Oh, let's go. Finally, make your arguments. Jesus Christ, give me something. Alright, let's see. What we gotta do?
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
What bullet should I use?
She just broke the window in the music room
We're talking about breaking windows
and
and stuff
escaped
like that.
outside.
Something that's broken, it's gotta be
So
based
how
on
did
that.
Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall,
Wow, this is a lot.
the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4? You wait in front of it?
I actually forgot how to, hold on. I forgot how to slow it down. Concentrate was right bumper. Okay, got it.
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
What Girl E did after the murder in the music room, I need to find a clue that will clarify that, okay?
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have...
At the entrance hall, they heard the sound of the window shattering.
That's, yep,
No, that's wrong.
I'm on your head. Wasn't the window, it was...
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, Then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking
music is
glass
fire.
that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting!
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
They still got Monami hanging. An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at... You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that it can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Gundam? Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. What was the point? What was the point of that? That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Broken fish tank. Victim's crime scene photo. Broken vase photo, we already used that.
A weapon inside the music
Killer's
room,
escape route wouldn't have anything to do with that.
What
It
about
has some-
broken glass?
I'm just gonna use this.
Isn't the
That's
cause of
weird,
death a
honestly.
blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
What fish tank? What are we
It's
talking
too
about
big
here?
to be a weapon.
Oh, never mind, I remember.
Then the piano.
How do you attack somebody with a piano?
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
Let's go!
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen by the gods, but alright.
Not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
somebody got murked with a bag of gravel when the gravel was actually a swimsuit. The gravel bag was a swimsuit. Okay, game. All right.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
That's a fourth wall break.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone.
Facts.
To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it has to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
Okay, this is disgusting, bro.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Damn. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Damn.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
This isn't a question. Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. It literally just told me. Come on.
I see.
Don't tell me the answers.
Should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Every time Gundam starts talking, I get mad.
But Guy F is...
What?
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
Hey, I need this screenshot. I need this screenshot, bro. Need that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is a killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
We getting spicy.
Mahiru were killed by that guy.
We getting spicy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with the Girl E and Mahiru's murder. They both got killed with a bat.
I can prove it with this.
This is too easy, bro.
I'm
This is
not
too
sure
easy.
the
I'm
two
too nice
events
at
are
this.
unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
You were playing some defense right now.
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Kyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
Yeah.
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Heko just revealed herself, but on the same time she flipped it and tried to make it look like it was Hiyoko, but nah. They're about to battle each other. I'm keeping this going.
I troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
I always doubt Hiyoko.
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Correct.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Bullshit. I'm here. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Pain. Let me try that again. That was some bullshit.
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house. But I didn't go to the beach house.
Shut your lying ass up. Lying ass. Talk about you go to the beach house. Lying ass. Dumb ass.
You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Not Hiyoko's footprints?
Now you talking about the cover with the clutch?
The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was being through?
Damn.
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Damn.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Damn.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Why are you...
So you
Why are you
finally
flipping
decided
this?
to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
I've never heard of that
That's when I
shit
went to
either.
the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
There's a lot of lies
I
going on.
see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Facts.
It's a lie?
Come on, Akane.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
I can. I probably can.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
I need her to get punted immediately. Oh, another battle. Let's do it. How many you want me to use? How many you want me to use? Dude, I already know which one it is. It's the letter, because she's the one that wrote the letter for Mahi.
Only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
And that was where I need to shoot. I need to shoot that.
I'm saying I met up with her when I never even saw her. It's
That's
just
cap.
a panel of idiots.
Is that really true?
I did go to the beach house. And only during my morning walk.
Shut that
No, that's
bullshit
wrong.
up. Why are you lying? Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Hajime cooking. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. Y'all can read this.
That letter. It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
Be on that ass.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't
She
know.
lying like shit.
Oh, snap. I remember now. I totally saw you.
We all saw you running from there.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Peko is trying to cook right now. She's trying to cook. She's trying to cook. I'm not falling for it though. I think you were the killer.
For you to have witnessed here.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
We on everybody's
It's the
ass.
truth. Deal with it.
I'm not dealing with shit.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
Look at her.
Anyway,
She's playing
that
defense
letter
like
of Kazuya's
crazy.
testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really
Cap. Bro,
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
it's probably fake this time.
Probably faking it.
You can
Yeah.
assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
Pecco is cooking.
That's
She
why
don't be
she wrote a letter
talking
to let her know
like
where to
that.
meet,
Why
so
is she
the
cooking
others
like
wouldn't
this?
find out.
See, I'm
Then you went ahead to
telling
the
you.
beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Oh, spot selection. Ew. I mean, she was hiding in the closet.
Here!
This is stupid. We found the gummy in the
That's where
closet.
Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never
Why is she-
eaten something like that
She is on
before.
the line.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only
Dog.
able to leave from the beachside door. And
Why
ended
is
up
this game
leaving
trying to
the-
convince me that this little ass girl was gonna beat Mahiru upside the head and kill her? Stop it, bro.
We have presented the proof.
I'm skipping that.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap! Who's someone? Whose trap is it? It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
Oh, flip. Oh, yes, Hiyoko flipped
There was a
it.
suspicious mask at the beach house,
Flip.
right? Whoever was
She
wearing
flipping.
that could be the real killer.
She flipping.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Let's not do this.
That mask says it all.
Why are we doing this?
Sparkling Justice
Please
is
stop.
hiding on the side.
Please stop. Please stop.
The
Please stop.
legendary serial
Please
killer
stop.
Sparkling
Stop.
Justice is the
Stop.
one who killed Mahiru.
Stop.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Bro, we've got so
Yoko,
many
why don't you
sense.
just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
What is going on? It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Yeah, Pecco. You see how hard she's cooking right now, bro? She's been going crazy. God damn.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
Talk about Hiyoko.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
Yep, see, look, we're
So
talking about the
that's when you
closet.
dropped the gummy.
Bro, stop it.
No, that's wrong.
Stop it. We're on that gummy bag. Gummy bag. Whole bag.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? What about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon
This
flavor.
music heat.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? Then it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
She's sweating.
None
She's
of the
sweating,
gummy
bro.
bags in
The
her
game is
cottage
telling
had
me
any
that
yellow
Pecco did
ones.
it. Come on, bro. I don't like that,
Then we
bro.
can't
Stop.
assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't
Yo.
be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Yo, relax. Relax, bro. I'm using Mikan's. I've used everything else here except for the iron barred window. I don't think that has anything to do with it yet. We're still talking about how the murder
We're not
happened.
done with Hiyoko
Now,
yet.
People trying to escape.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
Okay, let's talk about it
You're
then.
talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and locked the
What?
door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
Why do you keep lying? Okay, that first
We're not done
one
with
was
Hiyoko
Cap.
yet.
That first one was
There's still a
Cap.
huge...
You're talking about the footprints?
It's true, that's an important, and we can thank
What is that? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
No,
That's a
that's
lot of
wrong.
Cap. Cap. We on Cap, dude. We on Cap.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry!
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Damn, somebody moved her shit. Wow, pain.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer, after all.
They moving mad.
Seriously! That's not true!
I don't like her, but y'all,
Let's
y'all.
assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
She's not dragging no
If she
Mahi.
handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Ooh. Ooh.
We haven't decided that yet.
Ooh, I've been waiting to battle you. Let's do it.
Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the
I've been
killer!
waiting to battle you. Let's get it. Let's get it. I've been waiting for the rebuttal showdown. Ooh, I've been waiting. I've been waiting. This has nothing to do with it.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the
I'm on
only
your head,
killer I
bro.
can think
Oh
of.
my god. Get off me.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
It's gotta be that shower room.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside after she moved the... She just... The fact that Hiyoko
Oh, no.
was at the beach can be... Did you get all that, you bastard?
Hold on, I missed something. Fuyuhiko hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene at the beach house. Then I need to tell him he's wrong by using that piece of
So
evidence.
what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the bucket, she just washed it off in the shower.
Ugh!
Through those words.
On your head, boy. I was waiting for it. I was waiting to battle you.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry! I haven't had any time to actually repair it!
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
What? Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
She needed Mahiru to do the knot.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Kyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Kyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yeah.
I remember that episode. We was
I'm
cooking her
pretty
shit.
sure Montero would
That just made me laugh, bro. I'm sorry.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
It does, low-key.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I killed Mahiru.
Bro, why am I laughing?
Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
Oh,
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
I actually feel kind of sad now.
Kyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
No, everything is not fine. Mahiru is dead. What are you talking
Shut
about?
up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die. I'm sorry for being pig barf.
Why would you apologize for that? More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be, does he actually have something else in his mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us some
Nagito cooking.
details about
He's
that
trying to,
trap?
bro.
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine.
might.
You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question. Yeah, of course she was lying.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, it's okay if we change the place. Want to come by the beach house on the second island, the time is still the same at 2 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Huh.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence? The one from the letter on Mahiru. Where is that letter?
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
But what we discussed earlier is okay if we change the place and time. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter,
But what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come into B's house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? I think they forged both.
I see!
Yep, I think they forged both.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
Whoever the real killer is about to be sweating.
The killer forged
Pecco.
both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
I don't know how we could do that, but
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
what is bro
It's all my
on?
fault.
What is bro on?
So
What is bro
ashamed
on?
of
What is
being
on?
unreliable.
What is he on?
Here
What is
we
he
go
on?
again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
Can we tie him up and just not let him out again?
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly punch him.
Based
to
on
death.
what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something. Medicine? That's medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
Why does everybody keep bullying Makan, bro?
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
She cries easily.
The killer probably planned to frame
I might
Hyoko
feel a little
from the
bad for
start.
her. Just a little bit.
And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
Damn.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong. And I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yup, yup. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
No slump.
He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Suspended trial, and that's where I suspend this video. Wait.
Well now.
The class trial has reached its climax. I would like to present the answer right here, right now. We're gonna spoil who the killer is. If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't, that's seriously a big no-no. The spoiling right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against the invasion. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is, you can! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
I'm Monami.
No. We'll do that later. Sorry, Mom. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was saved. Alright, cool. Tomorrow we'll do the second part of the class trial. So, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. And as always, we move. I'll see y'all tomorrow.